Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Brian with American Steel Carports. Today we're out here in Weatherford, Texas. We're in front of a nice looking wide span building. It's 40 by 80 by 14 foot tall. It's got a lot of nice doors, a gutter system. So let's go check out this building. So again, this building is a 40 feet wide, 80 feet long, 14 foot tall up to the eaves. The colors on this building are Quaker gray for the siding, and then it has a black roof and black trim. The doors on here, it has 3 black 10 by 10 overhead doors insulated, and then it has another one on the other side of the building. Just as a reminder, guys, American Steel currently does not put up these overhead doors, but it is an additional thing that the customer decided to go ahead and get, as well as this aftermarket gutter system that they got installed. Looks really nice on the building, but it is an idea for you as well. American Steel currently does not offer it, but it is just something to keep in mind. So over here on the front of this building, they do have a reinforced 3 feet by 7 feet steel door here as well. As long as around the perimeter of the building, they did also get the base trim, or the rack guard, some people call it. Looks really nice on this building. Will help prevent, water or any critters or anything like that from entering the building. This customer also decided to go ahead and get colored screws to match the panels of their building. Looks really nice. Normally American Steel offers the galvanized screws, so they would stick out on this building, but here the customer went ahead and got color matched with the panels, so it looks really nice. Helps it keep it more cohesive and aesthetically pleasing. So if you notice behind me, one of the overhead doors is still incomplete. This customer decided to go ahead and get some aftermarket overhead doors for himself. American Steel does offer overhead doors, but I believe they only come in white. So just know that when you do get anything aftermarket, if it's a walk-in door, a roll-up door, an overhead door, even a window of that sort, let American Steel know so that we can provide you with a frame out. For this overhead door here, we did provide a frame out with a header on top, so the customer can come in later and do it himself. Alright guys, so around here in the front again, over the overhead door, you'll notice here at the entrance, the customer went ahead and got the notch detail. So the notch detail on the concrete is going to be 1.5 inches above. It allows so that whenever it does rain or anything like that, prevents it from getting inside your building. I mean, that's the last thing you want, right? But it looks really nice, helps prevent, any future leaks and things of that nature. Also along here in the inside of the building, you can see all the trusses that we have. Looks really nice. The customer also is still finishing up in here, so, it doesn't look its best, but it'll look really nice once it gets completed. You'll notice all around the building, on the base rail here, we put a concrete anchor at each one of the legs, as well as some additional ones in between each one. You'll notice along the side here, for stability reasons, we provide the girts that go along the length of the building, and also on the end walls as well. So you'll notice here that with the building itself, it is a 14 tall, but because of the truss system, you'll actually get a little bit more clearance. It's just something to think about if you're going to be putting some lifts in here, or anything tall of that nature, some shelving, stuff like that. Just something to keep in mind. One thing the customer did mention that he plans to use this building for is kind of like a car garage. He does plan to put some lifts in here. That's why he has the 3 doors, the 3 bays. So one thing to keep in mind when you're doing stuff like that is your concrete. American Steel does not do the concrete work, but it is one thing to think about, what future plans do you have for your building? So in this case, the customer did have to get reinforced wherever he does plan to put the lifts. So that is a thing to keep in mind when, doing all that stuff beforehand, before the building is placed. So you can prep and not have any, future problems. All right, guys, that was it here in Weatherford, Texas. This was a 40 by 80 by 14 foot tall wide span building. One of first, but not the last. Looks really nice. Had the really nice doors that we looked at, the concrete steel door, the headers on top. Just giving you some ideas of things you can do, like a car lift, garage, maybe a huge warehouse, things of that nature. Anyways, this is Brian with American Steel, here to answer questions and show you all that we can do so that you can get your dream metal building too.